So who said sorry and who said thank you first?
Sorry for what?
So did you say, man, sorry for that, man? Thank you for
Nobody
everything you
said
gave me. Apologize. I
Nobody
apologize.
said sorry. I got nothing to be sorry about. Like nobody.
He didn't say nothing either.
Nobody.
He didn't say sorry or
Nah,
apologize.
nobody
Bought him drink.
Nobody said sorry. Nobody said thank you. I hit him up and I was like, basically what I was saying was, this is where I was coming from, and this is what I felt like. And he hits me back and he goes, the gist of what he was saying is like, listen, I don't have your education. This is how I need to do what I need to do. And this is what I feel like I've contributed. And then in the middle, and then at the end, it was really weird. It was almost like all in one line. Maybe he was typing on his iPhone or whatever. And at the end, I had a good sense of what his overall ethos is. You know what I mean? But after that, Kanye introduced me to Jack Dorsey and all of that stuff. And then one day, gone. Right?
Never spoke to him again.
Like never talked to him again. Like one day, gone. And then that's fine, but then he's gone for a little while. And it seems like he starts going through something for a while. And then it's Harriet Tubman, and he's on Harriet Tubman. Then it's I Love Hitler and all of that. And after a certain time, it doesn't matter.
And it's just like you said earlier, it's about the responsibility, because if people looking up to you, you may think one way in your head, you know what I'm saying? It may go over people's heads, but you still got to be that representation for people when you're in them spots and stuff.
Now, if you really love Hitler,
that
that's how
nigga
you feel.
That nigga don't love Hitler.
I mean, I'm going to be real with you. Like, once again.
But I get what he's saying. He's saying, I love all people.
Nah.
You feel me?
He sat up there. It was different. If you really love Hitler.
The way is how you say it, I think it's the way you word it.
It's the same. But if the gist of it is, I love all people, I don't hate nobody, then he's saying, oh, I love this guy too. But it sounds fucking crazy.
Well, this is what I'll say. I felt like he was trying to say that. I felt like he was just saying, hey, I practice the love that Jesus practices, which is this sort of revolutionary agape, all-consuming love. But after a while, when you combine the narrative that he was using in the discussion he was having with Jewish people, with the fact that he was also putting that together with this sort of affinity for Hitler, at some point you gotta take him at his word. And I'll just say something else. We think about Adolf Hitler as the enemy of the Jews, right? Like, Hitler started World War II. Like, unilaterally he started it. 3% of the world's population died in World War II. Shit. 3% of the population of the world at that time died in World War II. We're talking about tens of millions of people. So when we're talking about people in North Africa, we're talking about people in Russia, we're talking about all over Europe, we're talking about the Japanese theater, we're talking about death and destruction on a human toll that's really like incalculable in your mind. That's nothing to love or nothing to put up there.
Nah.
It's certain people we got to be able to agree on, the Hitlers, the Maos, the King Leopolds. These people are fucked up. They go down in history. I'm sorry, but the Thomas Jeffersons as well. These unrepentant slavers that built our country. There's no need to reform them and tell people how much you love them. What does that do for us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also go ahead, Smack.
I got a question. So when y'all was going at it, TMZ, about the little rant stuff when y'all was both there, is that the reason why you're not with them no more? Because I ain't really come out no more update on that since then.
Nah, actually that, so two things happened. Number one, after that happened, I started feeling myself. So I'm not even gonna bullshit.
Yeah.
After that happened, man, look, bruh, it was people reaching out to me that, like literally that happens to you on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and then Saturday you at Puff House.